Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have myself a tropical 7-Up. We're going to talk about hard turnarounds. For those of you who are not familiar, I drink things in these videos because I am a food blogger. I purchase these things in order to blog, but I have them, and I must use them sometime. So, in order to dole them out at a reasonable speed, this is what I do. In addition, for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I do purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. If you'd be so kind as to comment, like, and subscribe, you'd be doing your part for a better world. Now, you could probably tell at this point I'm a bit frazzled. I'm a bit frazzled because, I've had enough time to recover, and I haven't. But I've had a number of hard turnarounds. And in this case, what we mean by a hard turnaround is that I had a shift at work, and then I did not have enough time to get any reasonable amount of sleep between shifts, okay? So in this case, it was about an 8-hour turnaround each time. I had a shift, a hard turnaround, that's 1 cycle. Another shift, another hard turnaround, that's 2 cycles. Another shift, and yet another hard turnaround, that's 3 cycles and 4 shifts at that point. And then, they wanted me to go into work. I have 2 jobs, so 3 of these shifts were with 1 job. 1 of these shifts was in the other job. And the job that gave me the 3 shifts, they wanted me to do go right to work after my other shift, which I just couldn't do. And, it just took so much out of me that 2 days later, I'm still recovering. Now, part of this is because it is winter as I film this. And it being winter as I film this, I was out in the cold. I had exterior duty. So I'm sitting there in a chair that I brought to work out in the freezing cold, or what we call cold in California. And, spent that time being exposed to the elements. And yeah, that takes something out of you. It's not a pleasant experience. And in the end, I came home, and I think my thermostat was set to 68 degrees because I didn't turn it off when I left. So the house wasn't warm, but it was colder than it should be. And I was sweating. I had to turn the thermostat down to 60 degrees because my body had reacted to the cold, and I was literally sweating in 68 degrees at home. Which, I live in California. 68 degrees is cold for us. But, I had to strip down and turn the heat off. So, it's like, here's the thing about hard turnarounds, is you need to plan for them. You can't, go home and be like, all right, I've got 8 hours. Let me make my lunch and do my laundry and then be ready for work again. Doesn't work that way. Before you leave, before the first hard turnaround, you need to have a plan for what's going to happen next. And then, once that happens, you need a plan for what's going to happen after that. It's just hard turnarounds. If you don't have a family to take care of you, and I don't, you really have to be on the mark. And to add to that, the places I was working, no refrigerators, can't bring frozen food, no microwaves, so I couldn't warm it up if I did. Everything you bring there has to be camping style. So it's like, yeah, you could make yourself a sandwich, but do understand that whatever you have, like, you're not ordering Uber Eats. Well, I guess I could have ordered Uber Eats, but you're not getting out there and bringing in leftovers and warming them. That's not happening. So one of the problems with that is you generally wind up eating a lot of carbohydrates, which is bad for you. And yeah, I got home from that ordeal, from those 4 shifts, and I slept for like 12 hours. And then I got up for like 4 hours, and then I went and slept for another 6 hours. And to be completely honest with you, I could go right back to bed right now. I mean, I'm not like jumping and ready to go. And moreover, I came home from that, and I woke up from those 12 hours with a terrible headache. Because during my last shift, I stopped drinking caffeine, and I was so wired off caffeine that was all that was keeping me going. So I could have worked yesterday, but a misunderstanding meant that it just wasn't going to happen. And I needed the time anyway. But I worked tonight. And you can't live off one job here in the state of California. So it's one of those reasons I'm trying to get my YouTube making me money, because this channel are the easiest videos to make. And if they were bringing in like $50 a video, if I were getting $50 a day, I would be able to have one other job. And then, because I don't need that much more, but I need more. And I mean, it's really annoying that falling asleep and a misunderstanding meant that, I basically lost a couple $100, or more than $100 anyway. Not quite $200, I don't think, but more than $100. And, it's annoying. Hard turnarounds, man. They say that you shouldn't work so hard that you forget to live. But we live in an age where most people can't make it off one job. So they work so hard that they can't really live. That's why we're seeing an epidemic of loneliness. Because we're all out there working. We got no time for anything else. Anyway, thank you for sharing this moment with me. I'm Richard.
Oogog, Ergonog. Daniel Ducky say YouTube gods need long outro so I can tell you comment, like, and subscribe so that this channel can pull trash out of ocean by buying matrices from For Ocean. Also, links to new video now appear. Comment, like, and subscribe, or be cursed by Ugatha. Daniel Ducky approves.